This eerie sketch predicted the Charlie Kirk assassination. Hi there, crypto fans. Hi there, remote viewing fans. Dick Allgire here. Another beautiful but somber day at Ethereum Place. We are a future forecasting group, and we use remote viewing, which is a psychic skill developed by the US military decades ago. We are doing an experiment to see if it can be successfully used as a predictive tool. And our website is ffgrv.com. You can go there today and poke around and see some of the presentations. And one of the things we present is monthly news events a month before they happen, or maybe sometimes 2 to 3 months before they happen. And I want to show you a couple of documented clips that were published for our members to see that correctly, well, the Charlie Kirk assassination, the data manifested in our work over several months, and you'll see several examples of it. First off, Edward Reardon last month said in September there would be a shooting at a college.
But this felt more like a college shots fired event, so it was a school type of shooting, dead people and all that kind of stuff.
Naeem Vendreas saw people running out of a building after something horrible had happened.
People rushing, like I see a bunch of people run out of a building, like there's some kind of immediate danger.
And Daz Smith came right out and said it. He said there would be a political assassination in the United States. Here's that clip.
I had a life form here that was going to die, a prominent life, in a shock surprise death. Something head related, maybe I don't know, an accident. Or I didn't really explore it because, you know, it was someone dying. I didn't really want to. An important person. I felt like American and political feeling to it. I also felt like there was something weird here, not quite what it seems.
And in my work, I had what we call a bilocation event where I was looking through the scope, and I drew this image. And I didn't realize it until yesterday somebody pointed this out to me. If you see where the crosshairs are pointing at the target individual, it's pointing at his neck, and we will not show the actual clip or the picture of where Charlie Kirk was struck, but I had that exactly. That's an eerie example of how your subconscious will speak to you through the sketches. I had one more thing where I knew, and we said this would happen in September, and it's happening right now and will continue to happen. The memorial to Charlie Kirk that will grow. Here's my description of that from last month. This, I see a mass of people gather at a site of some significance, but I think this is not a scheduled event, or, you know, 9/11 anniversary is this month and they would do something, but it has that kind of feel, but it is more of a response to something more current. Solemn, it's sad, there's anger, people laying flowers, maybe historical at some memorial. So we'll look for that. So let's talk a bit about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was the professor that today's most students don't have but should have. Charlie Kirk was something of a modern day Socrates. He used the Socratic method to engage students in conversation in a non-confrontational way, non-argumentative way. He would pose questions to them to engage their intellect and get them to think critically. And he brought a lot of them around to a more conservative mindset just by rational discourse and not getting in their face, not arguing, and no violence involved. And he helped a lot of students pull their heads out of their rear ends. Today's students, this is illustrative. I was talking to a woman today, and she has a daughter who goes to an exclusive private school in Hawaii. If you live in Hawaii, you can guess which one. And when Charlie Kirk was shot, her daughter said one of her classmates heard the news and asked her friend, is this a good thing or a bad thing? She didn't know how she was supposed to feel about this. She wanted to test the political winds and get the consensus of the other students. She didn't want to offend anyone. So she asked, is it good that he was shot, or was it bad that he was shot? She needed to test their political views. That's a really sad commentary. The United States will not be conquered by military invasion. We have oceans on either side, strong military, and an armed citizenry, so no army is going to come take over America. The way they are bringing down America is by political division, and it will be civil war. And this was probably one of the first, well, not the first shot, there have been other shots, but this is a milestone in that. There is a quote attributed to the Japanese general who attacked, or admiral who attacked Pearl Harbor, who said, "I fear we've awakened a sleeping giant." He may not have actually said that. That may be a line from a movie, but the sentiment was correct. This action that happened this week with Charlie Kirk may have awakened a sleeping giant. Visit our website today, ffgrv.com, ffgrv.com, and you can see all the types of material we have there, thousands of videos, using this amazing skill of remote viewing, plus political analysis, world events, and cryptocurrency news and analysis. ffgrv.com.